Welcome back to my channel. In today's episode, we're looking at a landing page loaded with strategic copy, eye-catching design, and a streamlined lead capture form. All these elements work together to speak directly to high-value prospects, reducing friction and increasing the chances of big-ticket conversion. The biggest benefit? Even one lead from this page can lead you $1 million contract because the right offer is being delivered to the right audience at the right time. Before we dive in, let's talk about the story behind this $1 million page. It has been created for a software development company aiming to attract high-ticket clients. Think Fortune 500 or a large-scale tech projects. The result, a conversion-focused design page with strategic copy and powerful trust signals, logos, testimonials, and data points. Just to put it out there, I didn't design or build this page. I'm simply tearing it down so we can learn from it together. It's all about applying the best practices we spot here to improve our own pages. Now that you know the backstory, let's break down exactly why this page works so well. First impressions count, so let's start with the hero section. Right off the bat, we see a bold headline, "Deliver your software development projects effortlessly." I love how it clearly promises a smoother development journey. No guesswork for visitors. Below, there is a subheading which could be stronger by incorporating concrete proof points or a memorable stat, but it's still good enough. In the background, we have an image of a person against a city skyline. That's a nice human touch. People relate to people, and the cityscape suggests a broader global context. But there is also one hidden trick they've got up their sleeves, which I'll talk in a second. Now, the call to action button. It reads, "Jumpstart your projects." That's great. It's dynamic and benefit focused, unlike the usual boring old submit. The form itself is front and center and making it easy to capture leads. However, each field has got the same text in both the label and the placeholder text. I find that slightly annoying and confusing, and I would highly recommend that they should get rid of it. So, what's this trick? So this is pretty smart of them because I was checking this page. I'm based in the UK, so I can see there's a London skyline at the back. But when I changed my VPN to US, or if I choose any other country like Canada, the actual background changes, which is pretty smart. So here's a screen grab of how it will show up if you check the page in US versus when you're in the UK. So that's pretty smart because it creates that relevancy that, okay, you're searching for something and it's related to your city or your country, and makes the whole experience very cool. So yeah, top marks here. Right below the hero section, they showcase logos from some huge brands, names like Google, Pinterest, Adobe, HP, Salesforce. You can't really miss them. This section is all about instant credibility. If I am a new visitor and see that these tech giants have worked with or endorsed this company, I immediately think, okay, they must be legit. It taps into social proof and authority, two big psychological triggers that nudge people to take or trust you faster. Placing these big name logos right under the hero is a smart move. Why? Because the moment I land onto the page, I see that this company has worked with industry giants. This section leverages social proof and authority bias, reassuring visitors that they're dealing with a serious, reputable firm. By showcasing these logos so early, you're shortening the time it takes for users to trust you, making them more likely to explore further, engage with your offerings, and ultimately convert. Okay, let's talk about the next section. Choose the wrong software outsourcing partner can be very risky. Here we have a very perfect example of the classic Problem-Agitate-Solution formula. Let's break it down. The problem is, choosing the wrong software outsourcing company can be very risky, and they're calling out a high-stakes issue right from the start. Anyone who has ever dealt with a bad outsourcing experience knows the pain, and now they're paying attention to that pain. Second part is agitate. It could lead to poor alignment, delays, and missed deadlines, and obviously low-quality code. Those bullet points are the agitation step, driving home why this problem hurts. They're highlighting real-world consequences, wasted budget, extra stress, and a damaged reputation. Now, the solution. Minimize the risk of outsourcing your software development and work with a proven outsourcing company. Boom. This is the payoff. After showing you the worst that could happen, they offer a clear way out, a proven partner with a strong track record. They reinforce with credibility stats like 1,200 plus projects delivered, 91% satisfaction score, and also top 1% of tech talent. From a CRO perspective, this approach hits emotional triggers. By emphasizing risk, they prime you to seek a solution as soon as possible. Then when they present themselves as a trustworthy, experienced partner, you already are mentally on board. That's the brilliance of PaaS, making the pain obvious, stir it up a bit, and then swoop in with your product or service as the answer. Any interactive element is gold for engagement. Their near-show savings calculator is a prime example. It's a great way for potential clients to qualify what they would save by working with BearsDev. Just make sure when you're building these calculators, they're simple to use. People won't bother if there are a ton of fields or it's too complex. Also, when someone calculates their savings, give them a direct call to action to book a call or meeting or request a quote, because they're already feeling that ROI. Now, moving into the from concept to completion section, which by the way, I really like. Here they've highlighted their core services, for example, custom software development, QA testing, data science, UX, UI, and more. They kept it really skimmable with clear icons and concise copy, which is really cool. That's super important for capturing attention quickly and helping potential clients see at a glance what they offer. Each description is short and sweet, which is exactly what we want to see from a CRO perspective. And here's one tip though. For things like when it comes to writing descriptions, for under QA and testing, they've got make your technology bulletproof with manual and automated testing. Here, I would consider writing something with a benefit. For example, reduce critical bugs by 50% before launch, just to give it that extra punch of specificity. Another small tweak, add a little icon here or kind of a link which says learn more or talk to our experts. If someone's drawn to, let's say, data science and want to go deeper into that particular service, then we can funnel them deeper, or by obviously providing a link or having a quick call link there. That increases engagement and helps them move further down the conversion path. Overall, they have pretty much nailed the layout, short text blocks, bold headings, eye-catching icons, making it super easy to scan. It's a perfect example of how combining clarity and brevity can turn what might otherwise be a boring service list in something that's both visually appealing and conversion friendly. So that's one more section done. On to the next section. All right, next up we have a section proudly stating experts in 100 plus technologies. We can see logos like .NET, Python, Node.js, JavaScript, and more. From a CRO perspective, this is huge because it instantly communicates, hey, no matter what tech stack you need, we probably have got it covered. It reduces any doubt that a potential client might have about their capabilities. They also mention we've completed over 1,250 plus projects. This kind of metric is a powerful trust signal because people love seeing real numbers that back up a company's experience. If I'm thinking about hiring them, that figure reassures me that they've done this many times before. Next, there's a small case study featuring Rolls-Royce. That's a recognizable name, and it shows they've worked on high-stakes projects like a progressive web app for a multiple nuclear power plant, which is about as mission critical as it gets. If you have any big brand stories like that, definitely highlight them. It's instant credibility and a great conversation starter for leads. Finally, we have a video section. Testimonials, especially in video form, are a huge credibility booster. It's social proof in action. The fact that it's hosted on a private video provider is also pretty good because platforms like YouTube, they add a lot of distracting frames or recommended videos so visitors stay focused on your content. Overall, this section works very well. There's multiple trust signals that all build up "we know what we are doing" story. It's a great 1-2 punch for conversion. Now, let's keep moving and see what they're doing further on the page. So here's a section I really like: flexible ways we can work with. They're showing different engagement models: staff augmentation, software development teams, and software development outsourcing. From a CRO standpoint, this is fantastic because people often wonder, okay, how exactly can we work together? And now they have a clear answer right here on the page. There's a neat little interactive element where you can click each tab and see how the collaboration structure changes. One small adjustment I would have made would be to tie each option to a distinct benefit. For example, with staff augmentation, we could say easily scale your in-house team when you need extra hands, while outsourcing could say offload entire projects and let us handle everything end to end. This kind of phrasing makes it crystal clear which model fits which business need. Another potential improvement could be to add a quick call to action right under each tab, something like learn more or talk to an expert about staff augmentation or something like that. That way, once a visitor realizes, yes, this is exactly what I need, they don't have to dig around to figure out the next step. Overall, this section is a win. All right, that covers the flexible engagement models. Let's see what else they've got going on. So here's another strong selling point: we adapt to your needs. Right away, that headline speaks directly to prospects who might be worried about rigid service models. They've got 4 core benefits listed: full flexibility, instant impact, time zone aligned, and ease of scalability. Each one explained with a short, punchy sentence that makes the value crystal clear. Overall, this section is great for addressing a key audience concern: will you fit my business or specific needs? The bullet points are concise, the benefits are easy to grasp, and there's a clear next step. Nicely done. All right, let's keep rolling. So here they introduce the company's story and credibility right up front. We have helped over 500 companies like Google, Rolls-Royce, and eBay build great software. That's some serious name dropping, and it totally works as a trust signal. People immediately think, if these industry giants trust you, maybe I should too. They also highlight an impressive retention rate. Our average client relationships last over 3 years with a retention rate of 96%. This is huge because it shows not only they win clients, but they keep them happy. But let's talk about another subtle detail: the founder's photo. Showing faces of Nacho and Pablo provides a personal touch in an otherwise tech-driven space. Why does this matter? Well, from a conversion standpoint, putting real humans front and center fosters trust. It signals there's an actual team with a vision behind the brand, not just a faceless corporation. People tend to connect with people, and seeing smiling, confident founders helps prospects feel more at ease. It's especially powerful if you're dealing with large enterprise clients who want to know they're dealing or partnering with real leadership, not just a name or a logo. They follow this up with awards and recognition, and plus some media mentions in Forbes, Insider, Bloomberg, and more. Each logo or award is another layer of credibility, and by consolidating them in one place, they give a powerful impression that they're a top-tier provider recognized by both clients and industry authorities. From a CRO perspective, this section ticks the right boxes: social proof, longevity or retention, awards, and accolades. That wraps up their credibility story. They've shown the world who they are, who they work with, and how they consistently deliver results. Let's see how they talk about their team. Now we have come to a really important piece. Your success starts with our vetting process. They're using a neat funnel graphic that shows each stage of their candidate screening, everything from initial filtering to online tests to final interviews, ending with the top 1%. Visually, this funnel is super clear. It instantly communicates that BizDev isn't just plugging in random freelancers, they're taking multiple steps to ensure that they only hire the absolute best. This is a huge conversion driver because it addresses a common fear of outsourcing. Will I get high quality talent? The answer here is a definitive yes. One small enhancement could be adding a short concrete metric at each step, like only 30% of candidates pass step 2, to really drive home how selected they are. But overall, this funnel approach is a big win. It looks professional, it's interactive, and it addresses a big question on every client's mind. How do I know I'll get top tier devs? And that's how they showcase their talent pipeline. It's a great way to set themselves apart from the competition. Next, let's see how they wrap up the page with testimonials and final calls to action. Here we have a bright, eye-catching section titled Real Testimonials from Delighted Clients. It features a carousel of quotes from some heavy hitters like Rolls-Royce, Associated Press, and Nextdoor, just to name a few. Each testimonial gives a quick soundbite about how BizDev's collaboration style, high quality work, or reliable deliverables help them achieve their objectives. From a CRO standpoint, these testimonials do a few things really well. The logos are recognizable, each testimonial is clear and has a specific praise. And because it's in a carousel format, it lets them fit multiple testimonials neatly without overwhelming the layout. One tip, if possible, include a snippet of quantitative impact like a percentage increase in efficiency or a timeline improvement for an even stronger punch. Also consider adding a small headshot to humanize each testimonial further. Overall, this section is a big win because real clients' praise is one of the most persuasive forms of social proof. Prospects get a quick positive confirmation that BizDev delivers on its promises. All right, that's how they leverage client testimonials. Let's see how they wrap up the entire page with their process section. Now let's look at the section they've outlined: our process, simple, seamless, and streamlined. They break it down into 3 straightforward steps: book a discovery call, discuss solution and team structure, get started, and track performance. From a CRO perspective, this is fantastic because it answers that crucial question: how exactly does this partnership work? By presenting a short, easy to digest roadmap, they remove a lot of the guesswork. Visually, the timeline approach is clean and logical, making it really easy to follow. If I were to suggest one improvement, it might be adding rough timelines or metrics to each step. Something like discovery call within 48 hours or project plan within 2 weeks. So prospects know exactly how quickly things move. That said, it already is a strong piece of reassurance, helping potential clients feel confident and they'll have a smooth experience. And that's how they communicate their workflow: clear, transparent, and user-friendly. Next, let's talk about the final call to action that wraps up the page. We've reached the end of the page, and here's the big finish: ready to accelerate software development at your company. The call to action button says, connect with us. It's short, sweet, and direct. Plus, they reinforce credibility by displaying their awards one more time: the Inc. 5000 list, the IOP Global Outsourcing 100, and the Globee Awards. That's a nice final boost of social proof right before someone clicks. Here, I would make one small suggestion. Consider a short line under the heading saying something like, get us response within 24 hours, or no commitment required, just talk with an expert. That can reduce any lingering anxiety and encourage more clicks. All in all, it's a great capstone that drives home the value proposition. Once people reach this point, they've seen all the proof, all the benefits, so the final call to action should make it effortless to say yes and start the conversation. And that's the complete teardown of this $1 million landing page. Thanks so much for watching. If you found this helpful, remember to hit like and subscribe for more CRO tips and insights. Before I let you go, I want to give a quick shout out to Apexture, my agency dedicated to building conversion-focused landing pages. If you're serious about boosting your conversions and getting real ROI from your campaigns, head over to apexture.com or check the link in the description below. We would love to help you create a landing page that truly delivers results. Thanks again for tuning in, and I'll see you in the next video.